Okay guys, so I just filmed this intro and then my mic wasn't connected, so there was no sound. So I'm having to redo it. That's fine. That's the beauty of YouTube. So in this video, I wanted to bring you along on my day. So this is going to be like a day in the life of a travel agent. I've seen a couple out there, so I was like, hey, why not? Why don't I make one too? If you guys didn't know, I recently started my own travel business sometime in like February, I think it was. And over the last few months or a couple months, I've really been putting like a lot of time, a lot of effort into growing my business and growing my clientele. So I figured why not, like, you know, document it, show you guys kind of my journey and just, you know, start from the beginning and see where this goes. Because if you are familiar with my channel, I actually started this channel whenever I was getting accepted, or actually I was already accepted into PTA school. I am a physical therapist assistant as my full-time job. And whenever I first, you know, started school and everything, I started this channel to teach people how to get accepted into the program. And then I documented that entire 2-year journey. And then I documented, you know, about how to pass the boards and all those things. And so I kind of just, you know, documented what I was doing at the time. So I figured, you know, this is what I'm doing now. Why not document it and just share that with you guys too? So like I said, I am working full time. So I will say that over the last couple months with my clientele and my business growing, it has been a little challenging, like managing my time and making sure that like I can get everything done without feeling overwhelmed or exhausted. So I'm working on that and just, you know, juggling my time and time management. So Monday through Friday is when I usually go to my full-time job. Like I said, I'm a physical therapist assistant, typically work 8 hours a day. And then now I'm structuring it to where I take phone calls or client calls between like 5 and 9 p.m. So that way I don't feel guilty about not answering the phone whenever I'm working. And that's what I kind of like implemented recently to kind of help manage with my time. So today is Sunday, so I have a ton to do. I'll kind of tell you guys what all I have to do today. But Sundays is also the day that I like to prepare for the upcoming week. So I also have to go to the grocery store and like do all of my weekly things too. But as far as like my business and starting my business, and by the way, it's called Blue Reef White Sand Travel. What we have to do today is I have a meeting. Okay, so let me tell you about this really quick. So I recommend anybody, like if you're starting a new business or you're starting something new, or, you know, even if it's something that's like not your own business, but, you know, something that you're doing, you want to like find somebody who is either in a better place than you are or someone who's in the same place or close to it, and y'all can go on this journey together. So people call them business besties. You need to find you a business bestie if it's related to business. So my business bestie, her name is Jasmine, and we've actually never met in person. We met on a live. We were both watching a live for like travel agents. It was like social media marketing or something like that. And then like I think I messaged her, and then she said she saw me commenting in the live. So that's basically how we met. So I bring that up because we actually decided to do our first group trip together. So we're partnering on our first ever group trip, and we're taking girls from all over the US to Cabo next year, June 22nd, 2023. So that's what we have a meeting today at 4:30. I have to meet with her to like go over everything, just to see where we are in that process. We launched that trip on October 31st. So it's still kind of new, kind of fresh, but we already have people signing up. So we just need to, you know, go over a lot of things in that meeting. So I have that to do today. What else do we have to do? So, okay, so we have to meet with her. Now I need to create social media posts for the Girls Gone Cabo. That's what we're advertising it as. I thought that was cute. And so I need to make social media posts for that for the upcoming week. I'm probably going to do reels because reels typically do better on social media right now. So that's probably where I'm going to focus. I also have an ad running for the Girls Gone Cabo trip, and I need to check on that ad, make sure there's nothing that I need to change about it. Just make sure the numbers and everything and the traffic looks okay, and just check on my conversion rates with that. I have a few clients that I need to follow up with. I sent a girl a quote last night, so hopefully she's ready to move forward, so I'll follow up with her. I need to go over business finances today. That's always fun. And then what else do I have to do? Oh, and then I have one more booking that I have to complete that's outside of the Girls Gone Cabo trip. So quite a busy day. And then I haven't really checked my emails today yet because I woke up pretty early so that I can clean up my house. That's another thing. When you work full time, when you have a home to take care of and you're starting your business, like it can be a lot. So you kind of got to sacrifice here and there. Like this weekend, I didn't go anywhere besides going to work. I did go to work yesterday on a Saturday because I missed one day during the week. But other than that, I haven't been out like to any really like fancy restaurants or, you know, just hanging out with my girls or anything like that, because a lot of my free time goes to building my business, which I don't mind. I enjoy it very much. You know, my family will call me at any point in the day, especially if it's after my normal work hours for my full-time job, and ask what I'm doing. And, you know, I keep hearing myself that I'm working. Like every time they call me, I'm working. And, you know, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think if you're passionate about something and you enjoy working, then, you know, work on what you enjoy, or do what you love and do what you enjoy. So today's gonna be a busy day. So let's get started. One of the ladies that I needed to follow up with, I just got a notification that she just approved the proposal. So I don't even need to follow up with her. I just need to send over the credit card information so that she can submit that. And then we can go ahead and get them booked on this trip. So I'm just going to take you guys along on my day and we'll kind of go from there. And if you guys want to know, like, I'm not an expert. I wouldn't say that I'm an expert. I'm just like documenting so that I can, you know, show you my journey. And I've always loved YouTube. Like I said, I've had this YouTube channel, well, I guess what, 4 years now. I just don't stay that active on it. And I've privated a lot of the videos that I used to have on here. So, you know, I enjoy YouTube. It's like me expressing my creative side. So that's kind of why I want to document this journey. But if you guys want to know like how I set up my business, what processes and systems that I use in my business and things like that, if you are trying to be a travel agent, or even if you have like a client-based business, then a lot of, you know, the systems and processes and kind of the framework behind certain things are the same, you know, over multiple different businesses, you know. So that's what I'm going to work on today. And just let me know if you guys want, you know, that kind of information and things like that, because I don't even like people to text me. Like if somebody finds me on social media, because my business number is on social media, and they say, hey, I want to go to Jamaica next month, or, you know, next year, I usually send them the inquiry form, because it's not helpful for me to just get text messages with like random information, because one, it never includes all the information that I need in order to pull good quotes for you. So I send links, and then I have like certain processes and things that I've set up that's really working for me now. So if you are interested in knowing that, just let me know in the comments, and then maybe I'll make a video about that too. But let's get started, because I have a ton to do today. Okay, so one of the ladies that I needed to follow up with, this one is for the Girls Gone Cabo trip. She just actually emailed me while I was recording that intro, so I don't need to follow up with her. Let me go ahead and get her proposal together. Well, not her proposal, but I need to send her the credit card authorization. If you guys want to see what my proposals look like if you're a travel agent and you are making proposals for people and their vacations, I can show you what mine looks like. I'm kind of hesitant, but at the end of the day, I really don't believe in like not sharing information, or if I show you like exactly what my proposals look like, then, you know, that somehow takes away from my business. At the end of the day, whoever you're sending your proposal to, I can almost guarantee you I would have never met that person, or it's highly unlikely that your client was going to find like my business. Like your clientele is your clientele, and, you know, people that are coming to you for your expertise, or, you know, to work with you, are coming to work with you. So, you know, me giving you or me showing you what my proposal looks like, my clients aren't gonna like want to go to you, or I don't think that's gonna make, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't worry about that kind of stuff. I feel like when it comes, especially this kind of business, people are working with you because they either like you, or that they believe the knowledge that you have is valuable, not what, you know, certain things look like, or, you know, what platform you're using, or, you know, what CRM you're using, things like that. So I don't have any problem showing you guys. So let me just get this quote together. And I'm going to play some music because I'm one of those people who my brain is constantly going and I cannot stand silence. Okay, so that's one task already done. I just sent over the credit card authorization to the two ladies that just booked to go on the Girls Gone Cabo trip. So we're good there. Now, what else do I need to do? So the next thing, okay, so one lady, let me send her an email. So I have another client who I sent, well, let me see what's overdue. Okay, that's today. So I have a client that I sent a proposal to last night, and I am going to send her an email just to do like a follow-up. I can see she saw the email because the CRM that I use I can see she saw the email because the CRM that I use will tell me if somebody has opened or viewed my attachments. So I do know that she saw it. Now I'm just going to send her a message. Okay, so I just sent her a little message, something short and quick, just to see where she's at with that. Okay, so that's done. Okay, we're knocking them out pretty good. I need to check my email. I'll do that in a second. Okay, so I am also tracking so I have a CRM obviously, but I'm using spreadsheets to help me track everybody that's going on the group trip with us to Cabo. So I have one spreadsheet that's like for leads. So like people who show interest or reach out to me regarding the trip. I kind of keep a running spreadsheet to kind of let me know where I am with them and, you know, what's the last thing we talked about so that I can follow up. So let me just update this. Okay, because this is just easy because it lets me know like who I need to follow up with so that nobody slips through the cracks. Because the truth is, you're going to have, like when you have a business, one thing I had to learn is that you are going to have to reach out to people, you're going to have to follow up with people, and then you're going to have to follow up with people, and then you have to follow up with people, and then you have to follow up with people, and then follow up again. Before people really make a purchase or commit to anything. That's just how we work as people, so it's fine. This is just what I do to keep track of like who I need to reach out to. Okay, so I need to reach out to her. Okay, actually no, her friend just messaged me. Okay, so I have another little lady. And sometimes people make it kind of hard because they don't, you know, follow the steps or do what I sent them, so. Because I like to know like people's names, you know, like sorry, those are my dogs. I have 2 pit bulls and they're the sweetest. Well, most of the time. Okay, so let me pull these numbers for her. Okay, so I have another lady that is wanting to come to Cabo. So let me, now I didn't put, I'm going to show you guys the website. Okay, so this particular lady wants me to pull flight for her too to come to Cabo, and hopefully you can see the website just fine. But on the package, I didn't. So this is my sales page for the girls trip to Cabo. So what I didn't do is include the flight. So the trip package, like the pricing here, hopefully you guys can see that, is it includes like land only. So that's like your transportation to and from the resort itself, everything that is all inclusive, and then all the events that we're going to have while we're there. But it does not include flights. So I'm going to pull flight numbers for her. So I'm trying to be like, you know, helpful, and even though it's not part of the package or it's not necessarily what I wanted to do, I am going to pull the flight numbers for her because, you know, that's just customer service. So I am going to see what the flight prices are looking like. Don't typically like to search. Let's see. New reservation. Okay. So let me see what it'd be looking like if she did the flight too. And I think this particular girl is doing the room to herself. So we have two options. Well, we really have three options, but you can either room by yourself, or you can have a roommate, or you can have up to 3 people in the room. I didn't advertise. I'm not advertising the 3-person to a room on the website because there's literally like only like a $10 difference. But the people do have the option to book it if they want. So let me just put in the parameters here. And so you probably know, as travel agents, we don't use like the typical online booking agents, like booking.com, Expedia, things like that. Travel agents have their own portals and their own systems that we use in this industry. So that is what I'm using to pull the numbers right now. Let's see, she didn't tell me. And so, yeah, that's another thing. Like you know, you just gotta roll with it, but it can be kind of like not irritating, but you know, an adjustment if people don't go through your processes the way you set them up. Because like for instance, she wants me to add flights to this particular package, but that's not going to give you the actual cost. Let's say if you want insurance. So if she wants insurance, and then I need to know what type of insurance, because then that's going to be added to the price too. And so had she went through the process that I have online where you click the button to book your trip, or, you know, to submit your interest in the trip, it would have walked her through that entire process. But that's okay. We'll just have to go back and forth a little bit. When I'm picking flights for clients, I will tell you that I never pick the cheapest flight. And the reason is basic economy doesn't give you your money back. So I never quote people on those flights, just because it's a liability that I don't want to deal with. So if you're in this business, don't book the cheapest flight. You know, give them at least the next step up, which is, you know, it's going to be a couple more dollars, but at least, you know, in the event that they needed to get their money back, as long as they purchase insurance, they can. So let me just change her room category. So I'm just looking at the different times and the different airlines to see kind of where I want to put her. I try not to, especially when you're going to a destination or you're going to stay at a resort, I try not to have people arriving too late or too early. Check-in is usually at 3 o'clock, but I typically, like, I'm okay with someone getting in at like 1 p.m. 12:30, that's why I'm kind of hesitant to look at this one. It's kind of earlier than I would typically like. But anywhere from like 1, I feel like 1 is a perfect time to land in destination, especially depending on how far the resort is from the airport. Because most hotels, all-inclusive resorts, will hold your bags once you get there, and you can go ahead and go eat. You can go to the pool, you can go hang out, you can do whatever. before you even checked in. So it's okay to get there before 3. So, and I'm also looking at the ones that don't have a layover. And this is, again, another reason that I like people to go through the process, because I typically ask those questions. Like, are you okay with the layover, or would you prefer a non-stop flight? Are you particular on the airline? You know, things like this. Okay, so I just finished another task that I had to do. So the lady that was asking for the flights to be included in the Girls Gone Cabo package, I pulled numbers for her to give her an average of what she could expect to pay if she wants to do the flights. And instead of sending her a text message like with all of that information, because it can get confusing, that's why, you know, systems and processes and things like that. And even when you have system and processing, you're still gonna have to like reiterate and like re-explain, because it's a lot of information anyway for somebody to understand, and you want to make sure they understand all the benefits of the trip and answer any questions that they have. So instead of me emailing her or texting her like a lot of information, I just recorded myself telling her all the information about like the flights and everything. And I'll see if you can see it. And you know, nothing special, like just personable, you know, letting her know everything that I was talking about when it comes to like the flights and everything. That camera is, oh, maybe I have to click it. Let's see. Oh wait, no, on here. Ha, just kidding. Okay, so maybe it'll focus. So I just recorded myself telling her everything that she needed to know and answering her questions instead of me like trying to send her a message or text or email. So let me just send this to her and let her know. The reason I don't want to do flights is for that very reason. When you're managing a large group like this, you don't want to be going back and forth about flights. Like flights, you have to, you know, figure out what time they want to arrive, you know, which airline. The pricing is like, it fluctuates depending on, you know, the category and everything. So it's just a lot to deal with, and especially for like a whole group of people. So that just reminded me as to why I didn't include flights in the package. Okay, so, and I don't even know this lady's name yet, because of course she didn't fill out the form. So I'm gonna wait on that. And what's really nice is that my CRM actually tracks like when I've sent an inquiry and I need to like send a proposal, or do I need to make a payment. Like the system that I use tracks all of that. So that's really nice. Like right now I can see all the trips that I have right now in my pipeline, and it'll tell me like if this particular trip is waiting on the client or if it's waiting on me, and then the last thing that I sent them. All right, so I think I'm at a point, because it's 1:20 and I haven't had breakfast or any type of food today. So I'm gonna stop here, and then I'm going to go do a grocery run and get what I need for the week. And then I'm gonna come back and finish working. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Or maybe I'll bring you along. We'll see. Okay, I did not feel like bringing my camera with me, so hopefully the quality isn't too bad. I'm just using my iPhone, and it is moving because I didn't even bother to put it on the tripod. Come on. Okay, maybe it'll stay like this. So from the time that, you know, you guys last talked to me or listened to me or watched me since I was in my office till now, which was maybe like 20 minutes. So the lady that I sent the flight information to, that video I showed you guys, she responded back to me already and let me know that they will be booking their own flights, and they'll be booking the resort with us. Or so as I was saying, they will be booking their own flights, and they will be booking our resort package that we have for the Girls Gone Cabo. And so that's really good news, because it is a group. I don't know how many of them it is yet in that particular group, but you know, still great news. I think the trip is going really well so far. Like I said, we released it on October 31st, and this is our first group trip. So me and the friend that I told you about, who is also a travel agent, we partnered up to do this, and so far it's going great. So we're gonna keep, you know, the ball rolling. If you guys want to come with us to Cabo, you know, then you can too. The pricing is on my website, and I'll leave a link to the website in the description so you guys can go check it out. What else do I need to tell you? Oh, and another thing, maybe I should just talk to y'all when I get to the grocery store. Yeah, as you can see, I've not vlogged in a very long time, and I really should have set up the tripod. Like I even have the thing that you hook on the window, so it's like a some kind of like suction tripod thing, and I have that just for the car, and I didn't even bring it because I was being lazy. So that's what I get for being lazy. My footage is probably shaky, but this is just a learned lesson, I guess. Next time I'll do better. So let me talk to y'all when I get to the grocery store, because I'm driving and it's not safe. Okay, so I don't remember what exactly we covered before my phone kept falling off. But since the last time I talked to you guys, the lady that I sent the flight information to, she did get back to me, and they are going to book with us to go on this trip, but they will be booking their own flights. And then also the credit card authorization email that I sent out, that has been sent back to me, so I just need to go in and get them booked. But yeah, so people are responding really fast today, so I still have a lot to do. It's like I get one task done and then 2 more tasks is added. So I don't know where I am on my to-do list today, but I am at the grocery store because I want to knock this out so that I can be at home for the rest of the day, taking care of everything that I got to do today. So headed to the store. Okay, so I'm back from the grocery store. Now I just need to put up my groceries, and then I'm going to get back to my office, and then I'll catch you guys up on what else I have left to do for the day. Okay, so I'm back at home now, and to catch you guys up on where I am now, I just got back home and I sent over the credit card authorizations, and I thought I received the email saying that that was completed, but it was just viewed, it wasn't completed. So I'm still waiting on them to complete the card authorization forms, and now I just need to create content for this week for social media. And then I still have that meeting at 4:30, so I'm gonna eat because I haven't eaten all day. And what else do I need to do today? Let's see. The main thing is I need to create some content for this week to post, and then that's really the only other big task that I have to do. As far as following up with everybody, I've done that for today. So I have at least touched base at least once with everyone that I needed to follow up with. Oh, I still need to do my finances, the business finances. So we'll go over that. I'll probably save that for after my meeting at 4:30. So I'll wait to do that later. I've already checked my email. I need to check that ad report. Okay. All right, so we still have a few things to do. It's only 3:11 thanks to time change, or it would be 4:11. So I still got a little bit of time. I'm gonna relax for a minute, eat something, and then I'm gonna get back to it. Okay, so 2 of my clients have submitted their payment information, so now I need to just go and lock in their reservation to come on this girls trips with us. And then right now I have about 30 minutes before my meeting, so I'm going to try to make a quick video about the Girls Gone Cabo trip so that I can post it tomorrow. And I was trying to decide if I was going to use my tripod or not, but I think I am. So let me do this really quickly, and then I'm going to make their booking. Now, something that I use, let me pull it up. Whenever I'm scripting something like on a reel, like if it's very like information or like educational with like a lot of key things that I don't want to forget in the video, I will type it out, which I've done here on my phone. You probably can't see. My phone. Yep, forget it. All right, but I've typed it on my phone, and and I am going to put it in an app that I have on my phone, and it is called Teleprompter. And so I'm just going, oh, and my phone's about to die, so let me hurry up and do this. So I'm just gonna copy and paste what I've already typed into this app. Okay, and then let's see, I might not need to get out my tripod, because I might be able to just hang this on my monitor. Let's see how that angle looks. That way it's less gadgets I have to get out. Oh yeah, that works. I'm just gonna use my computer as a tripod. You work with what you got. One thing I will say is that when you have a lot going on and like you have to make content, you want to make it easy on yourself. So make it easy to film. Don't make it, or to create content, or to do whatever you need to do in your business. Don't make it hard. All right, so look, that's good enough for me. Let me just point it down a little bit. There we go. Okay. Sometimes I take the background out, but we'll leave it for now. Okay, so I don't like that I'm not all the way in the frame. It is a little high. Let me turn it down a little bit. There we go. That works. Okay, yeah. Let's do that. Okay. And so this app lets you control how fast the words are going up the screen. I never always get it on the first take, so let's see. If you haven't heard, where have you been? My friends over at Blooming Voyage and I are taking the girls all across the United States to Cabo 2023. All the details can be found by clicking the link in my bio. We are ready to have a good time, so don't miss out on the events like the hot pink pool party or the all-white dinner. Deposits are currently $50 per person with the cost of insurance if you choose to protect your vacation. So leave me a comment or send me a message with any questions that you have so we can see you in Cabo. So to me, that was good enough. That's another thing that I will tell you when it comes to content creation and getting things done. Like, being a perfectionist will not help. So if you get it done and it's like presentable, it's decent, then that's a good enough, okay? And don't stress yourself about it, because then that's how things become overwhelming. That's how you have a hard time getting things done already. And now I'm gonna book the 2 people who just submitted their credit card authorization. So that is what we're gonna do next. And I really be focusing on this part because I don't want to mess up. One thing about being a travel agent is you have to be somebody that pays attention to details and who triple checks everything that you do, because you are working with people's money. Yeah, mistakes happen, things can happen, but the more that you double check yourself and you pay attention to when you're doing things, you are less likely to make mistakes. So when it comes to payments, I usually double check myself quite a bit before I hit submit, just because, you know, these are people's hard-earned money. So even though most things can be reversed and things like that, I just rather not, you know. I rather make sure I show them professionalism and do what we need to do. So let me go in here and add them to our booking. Oh, my back hurts. I really want to get one of those desks that adjusts. We are under contract right now with our home, and when I remodel my new office, I am definitely gonna get the adjusting height, because I feel like when I'm sitting too long, my back hurts. So I want the option to be able to stand. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. It has been a long day. It is 5:52 now, and I just finished cooking dinner. I just made spaghetti because it was quick and easy. The meeting that I was supposed to have, we pushed it back a little bit, which worked out great for me because I was able to go ahead and get dinner out of the way. So now I'm just eating. Oh, it's hot. My food is super hot. So I got like 8 minutes before I have to get on the call with her. At every point of today, I pretty much have been doing something. So I guess I can say it's been productive. Today has been a really productive day. And as far as my to-do list goes, I've done everything I need to do except for look at the business finances. I am gonna for sure get that done tonight, even if I skip making more content for the rest of the week, because I'll just wake up before work and do that, or do it after work tomorrow, because at least I have a post for tomorrow already. And I'll probably edit that once I lay down and start chilling for the rest of the night. So the only like big thing that I really need to do, I'm gonna check on this ad really quickly to see where that's at, and then after my meeting, I'm gonna go over the finances. And that's pretty much my day. All right, so it's time to get on this meeting. So I'll let you guys sit in with me for a little bit. Hey.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good, how are you? You look so nice.
Oh, thanks, girl. I kind of like, I don't like sweatpants and stuff, but I did a like a vlog video, so I'm filming right now too, by the way, so they'll probably be able to see you.
Oh,
but I'm doing a day in a life video today, so I'm kind of wrapping it up.
I love it.
But like the stuff we talked about, the important stuff, they won't hear that, so that'll be edited out. Okay, y'all, it has been a day. We're done with our call, so I'm calling it tonight. Anything that I didn't do, I'm gonna do in the morning when I wake up. So yeah, it's been a long day and I want to go relax a little bit before have to go to work all week. So see y'all later. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want me to continue to make videos like this, let me know in the comments below. And then if there's things that you want to know about running a travel business from a beginner, then let me know and I'll make those as well.